Welcome to another episode of Mortal Online 2 on BasedBellagio. Today is another map tour guide. We are going to be riding down to the jungle camp from Bakti. For new players, this information is invaluable. What is the jungle camp? The jungle camp is a lawless area and a lawless little town, we can call it. Really, it's a camp. A lot of PvP goes on around the area, but the camp sells rare books, one-of-a-kind books, one-of-a-kind heavy fishing line, heavy fishing hooks, and various other little things that you might want for your character. For example, it is the only place to get advanced creature control for 65 gold. So we start our trip by basically going towards the Salerno cave. We are heading south right now, keeping the river to our east far. And we meander all the way down to the jungle river that runs west to east. The game is getting some patches. They're adding new content. There's a whole bounty hunter system now. So that adds a whole new gameplay loop for murderers and players to hunt them down. Very cool stuff. You will get lost, even following this video. You will get lost. I'm going to give you general directions. Right now, from Bakti, you are generally going south and downhill, descending down the elevations in various plateaus and falls. We almost hit a fall around here. And then once you hit the river that runs west and east, your job is to pretty much hug that river. And the debate is, do you stay on the northern bank of the river that runs west to east? And there's a highway, an actual road that is on that side. So you have smoother terrain, but people usually patrol this road to kill you, to harm you, to take what is yours. I enjoy going on the southern side, but you have to be alert on where you enter. If you cross over too early, like right now in the video, you will hit these rocks and you'll have to swim, which is a death. Very deadly. Because you run out of stamina on your horse and the PvPers just pick you off. But no matter what side you pick, you just want to keep going east. All the way till you see a giant egg-shaped rock. These egg-shaped rocks, that I call them, are beacons, are landmarks. Same with the world trees. Throughout the video, I will point out the world trees. We use those for guidance. They're the giant trees that hang above the jungle canopy. You will see them. They're huge. And right about here, there's a fork in the river. You can take the river south all the way. Basically, you could use this to go to the area where the Satyr dungeon is and various Satyr camps, using that southern river as a guide. We are not talking about that today. And if you veer off in any direction to the south here and head that way, you will make it to the Satyr dungeon also. So you really want to stay on course with this river. I like staying in the tree line here, hidden, as best as we can be, but just keep following it. What else did they add in the patches? More fixes, more optimizations. But there is an exploit right now going around where people can break into your home in the game. Very bad. Very bad stuff. We may make a video about it. Comment down below if you've heard. There is the dome rock in the distance. You've seen it in this clearing. Big egg-shaped dome rock, right? It's like a giant cylinder pretty much. And where that is a donut rock, I think they call it, or some type of... It's like a lake. The river ends. There's a hole that you can go into. Some people go around. You'll see when we get up there. We're not even close yet. This is a very hunted path. Obviously, people bring gold on this path. They're bringing books back and rare items. So you really want to be alert. Once you master the area, you're able to go other ways. You're able to skirt through the woods, go more into the jungle. You're able to bounce from world tree to world tree, different landmarks. You will get the hang of it. We are now on the southern side of the river. We hopped over. We're passing by the first egg rock. And they're everywhere. You can actually see them from great distances. When you're down at the beach, you can actually see a bunch of them too. People are asking me, Bellagio, are you still playing Mortal Online 2? Yes, we are playing once a week at least and streaming it and making content. But until there's some major content patches, we are not maining Mortal Online 2. I've been enjoying a huge variety of games I play. All different genres. I enjoy hopping around, playing an hour of one game, and an hour of like a relaxing game, hour of like an intense competitive PvP game. So here we get to this dead end of the river. This was that hole in the rock I was telling you about. From here you want to just hug around the rock and start heading southeast now. And I actually got lost. There's some footage that's going to cut eventually, and we'll get back to where the ruins are. But from here, if you keep heading southeast, you will find the ruins. But you can easily get lost. The jungle camp is on a plateau, surrounded by a lower jungle that if you were to fall off the plateau, you would die. And if you are not oriented in the right direction, right now I'm going too far south and too far west. We actually went into that lower jungle when I got lost and went around the jungle camp. So basically I did a big horseshoe around it, but I cut that footage out. When you go southeast, use the Mortal Online map on Google. You Google it, and then the ruins are right here to the left in the video. And then we cut back to those ruins because you use them to get to the jungle camp. I'm going way too far south now. When you hit those ruins, you should go a certain direction. And right here, all these houses, this is a great indicator. The castles, the world trees here, a satyr camp is by that world tree. Use these castles. You're supposed to go directly southwest now. In this footage you're looking at right now, I'm going way too far southeast. But we're about to cut right now and go back to where that ruin was. So we're at the ruins now. And from here I will get you to the jungle camp. All the houses in real estate are a really great indicator. Really like good waypoints. And after we get the jungle camp, I have another footage and map of which way to orient yourself to leave, to get back to civilization, back to that west-east river, I call it, east-west river. So again, from those ruins, we went southeast, we found these castles, this little village out here, and the satyr camp that's right by the world tree that we were talking about. From here, you just aim directly southwest, and you cannot miss it. Keep all these castles around you, these villages, great landmarks. And they don't look like they're going anywhere anytime soon. The people that are established in this game, they have infinite resources. Infinite money practically, depending on how they got it. And the question is, would this game benefit from item wipes? Not skill wipes, but item wipes. Who knows? And when would they be? Every year, and you get to keep like certain items, decorations, rare stuff. Who knows? That's a whole different video topic. But right now, look, we made it to the jungle camp. It's on this peninsula plateau, kind of. When you know the area, you'll see what I mean. So at any point, anyone can kill you here. People were very civilized today. I was trying to park my horse for the longest time. You want to park your horses behind the buildings, hide your horses, park your horses outside the jungle camp, behind giant trees, behind rocks, kind of like a getaway car. Or if you die, you still have your horse somewhere hidden. That's a great tip. Always bring a jungle camp task here, just to turn in for a quick reputation, just in case you fight or you have to defend yourself. And again, anything could happen down here. There's impromptu PvP. There's people that'll defend the jungle camp, and people are fighting it from the outside. Sometimes it's just complete lawless, and there's PvP everywhere. You can't even get to the bank. There's a bank here. There is no magic vendor. There is a utility and equipment vendor. There are workstations here. I do not think there is a pet equipment station, but there is weapon crafting, armor crafting, bow crafting for sure. The best thing to do here is to bring supplies, fill up the bank. It's risky every time. Last time I brought like 50 gold worth of magic reagents so I could PvP down here at any moment and keep spawning. I have material to make armor and bows. We have a whole bunch of crepite down here. I don't think we have much dense crepite, but it's all good. It's all good. There is rare lore books for mining, for rock workers, metal workers, animal material lore books, rare scale books, rare carapace books. Amazing stuff. I was looking for the placoid scale lore. Where do you get that? There might not even be a placoid book in the game. I might need to find a fish that drops it, buy the fish off a fisherman, and then scale the fish myself. I'm not sure. Hopefully you guys know. Comment down below. The rest of the video is going to be some music and riding back to the river. Just pay attention to the directions up on top. You want to go certain directions, certain ways. And I have the map drawn out on the bottom left. Follow the world trees. If you were to follow that path down, an elevation downward, around the peninsula of the jungle camp, it would eventually lead south to the beaches. That's how you get to the shore prowlers. There's also satyr around the jungle camp for you to hunt. You could live down here and survive, make a bunch of money, and then risk it getting it back to civilization. It's a whole fun gameplay loop. Guys, thank you for watching the video. Comment down below and check out the rest of it on how to get back to the river. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.